For all your wrestling figure needs, check out ringsidecollectibles.com.
Like wrestling? Tune into The Rack Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern on wildtalkradio.com.
That's crispy.
Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Mattel WWE Basic Series 41 Cesaro figure. This is Antonio Cesaro's first figure as strictly Cesaro in his most current look with the shorter boots, so I was really excited to finally get an updated figure of him, and this basic looks much more like him than his older basics. So I'm really excited. It doesn't quite have his most recent look with his hand tape and stuff like that, but it's still a really cool figure. So that being said, let's take a look at him up close in the packaging. As you can see, there's a picture of him there. There's a WWE logo. There's Cesaro there in a standard pose. It says Cesaro on the side, and he is superstar number 39 out of the basic 2014 line. Looking at the back, there's a larger image of him there. There's a WWE logo. It says Cesaro Superstar number 39, and there's his signature there. It says recreate the action of WWE. Also in the set is Daniel Bryan, Santino Marella, Drew McIntyre, Bray Wyatt, and Fandango. It's funny that these guys are no longer around, yet they are in the set, but I'm excited to get them. And also on the box, it says compete in these superstar rings, pictured as a Raw basic ring with a basic John Cena figure standing in it, and a SmackDown basic ring with a basic Sheamus figure standing in it, and then company information listed at the bottom. So that being said, let's take a look at him fresh out of the packaging. Alright guys, so here we have the new basic Series 41 Antonio Cesaro figure fresh out of the package. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty cool figure. It's a very simple figure, but he has a very simple look, so it's pretty accurate. My only complaint, I guess, like his other figures, is it just looks too thin. But maybe he's bulked up, I guess, since this figure was made. So hopefully his newer figures will be bulkier, because he is not that skinny. I know he's thinner, but he's not super thin like this. But it is still an awesome figure, and I'm thrilled to have a new one of him in my collection. So now let's take a look at him up close. Here's his latest head scan that was on his Elite figure, I believe. So it looks just like him. See the detail in his facial hair. And his hair on his head. The ball jointed head that goes up and down, as well as left and right. And his torso, he's pretty ripped. He doesn't have that kind of definition from what I remember. But he is now a lot thicker than this. He has ball jointed shoulders, the arms go up and down as well as outward. He has a swivel bicep joints, typical elbow joints, and a swivel wrist joints. He has a closed fist here, and a joint that goes up and down there. And he has an open hand here. Going down his lower torso, he has a swivel waist joint. He has his black tights, and it says AC on it, which is kind of funny since he goes by Cesaro. I don't even notice if he has that on his tights at all anymore, but that's something to question there. Going down to his legs, the typical leg joints that go up and down. Going down his thighs, he has his painted on black and white wrist tape, or thigh tape, excuse me, not wrist tape, thigh tape. So that's cool. It's not an accessory, it's just painted on. And then looking at his knees, he has a standard basic knee joints. And then going down to his shoes or boots, whatever you want to call it, he has the new shorter boots, like I said. They're white and black. You can see the detail in them. He has a swivel joint there. And he has a typical ankle joint that goes up and down as well. So yeah, very plain figure, but it's accurate to his more current look for the most part. I mean, I guess if you put some black wrist tape, hand tape on it, it would be even more current. But it's still a really cool figure if you're a fan of him. I'm a big fan of his, so I was excited to get a new figure. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like Wrestling Figure Wednesday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see me do. And I'll see you next week. Thanks.